Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, an all-new Aquaman, issue number 47. But can we just change this to Kelly Sue DeConnick's Aquaman? That's actually real talk. By the way, huge shout out for the homage page. Not the page, the homage picture that looks just like way back when Aquaman lost his hand. Peter David reference anyway. So yeah, gorgeous. Anyway, yeah, this is the first on the cover. This is the first appearance of the true forms of these old gods. Go check out my review for Justice League issue number 22, also out this week. You'll find it in the playlist for this week's comics. Yeah, definitely go and check that out because, well, you know, find out more about the old gods and what old gods I mean. But yeah, that's a real thing. And even if these don't count by some people, by crazy people, as not original, actual old gods, yeah, sorry, no, Unspoken Water, this is gorgeous beyond belief. And I know Tiamat was already used. That's why Nama was used instead. I'm down with it. And this is straight from the beginning to the end. This is beyond the shadow of a doubt. This is Sumerian mythology realized, all right? If you remember way back in the day, well, if you know the stories, after everything that happened, Tiamat having been betrayed by her children, the gods that she spawned, and Marduk coming to slay her, but she didn't die. She's dead, but dreaming at the bottom of the sea, dreaming of revenge and fire and destroying the entire world because of the betrayal against her. This is what if she woke up, basically. This is what if Sumerian mythology. My God, this is beyond amazing. This is, if Kelly Sue DeConnick ever plans on leaving this comic book, I'm just saying this politely and somewhat tongue-in-cheek, somebody please handcuff her, shackle her to her writing desk, because nope, she's staying on this book. All right, this is Unspoken Water, issue part 5 of 5. Kelly Sue DeConnick is on writing duty. Robson Roca is on pencils. Danielle Henriquez on inks. Sonny Rowe on colors. Clayton Cowles on letters. Roca Enriquez and Alex Sinclair do the cover, and there's a variant cover by Joshua Middleton. And every single name that I just mentioned, God bless every one of you. Nama bless every one of you. Marduk bless every one of you. Who's Marduk in this book? His name is Aquaman. And Aquaman was created by Paul Norris. Guys, this is... I cannot express how amazing this comic book was, especially if you're into mythology. This is, as I said, Sumerian mythology realized. What if Tiamat woke up again, but called herself Nema in this particular regard? This is like Kelly Sue DeConnick was reading the Necronomicon, and she was reading the Epic of Gilgamesh, all like, you know, twice at the same time, one book in each hand, with I don't know, Bullfinch's mythology spread out on her lap, because man, this is just crazy amazing. And yes, Bullfinch's mythology, not any of that newer stuff. Man. What's her name on this? Kaylee is her name. I can't see it anywhere, but I remember. She looks like the Blue Devil in this, but with hair, so a Blue She-Devil maybe? This, dude, the sense of sacrifice and penance. Because remember, Nama's position is revenge. The old gods, they realize that their position has to be one of penance. This is their fault. All of this is their fault. Could Nama have been worse if she would have been left alone? Maybe. Maybe. But she was betrayed by her own children. I mean, that's a big deal. That's like, just imagine if, you know, you testified against your mama in court. Yeah. And that's nothing compared to killing her or sending a hired assassin to go and freaking kill her. I mean, that's something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's... And it doesn't even kill her. It puts her in a persistent vegetative state at the bottom of the freaking sea. Dude, I'm telling you, it doesn't get better than this. And like this story, and you know what? I could show you Nama's final form in here, but I'm not gonna. Because you're gonna buy this comic book, or you will suffer the consequences of not knowing how freaking epic this is. Guys, Also, so besides the first appearances of several of these things, we also get a first appearance of someone else who does not speak. We do not get a name. We only get that it's the, if Nama is the old god's mother, then this is the old god's father. So this would be Enki. Enki, yeah, I think Enki. In my mind's eye, it's only 4 letters, not 5, so it can't be Enki, can it? Anyway, I believe it's Enki. So, yes, this doesn't get better than this, guys. Grab this comic book. Don't slip on this. Look, when the comic book actually comes out, when the comic book actually hits the shelves, if you're reading this, or if you're checking out this review after the comics already hit the shelves, maybe you got lucky. Maybe your comic book store still has some of these. Maybe your comic book store has all of them and didn't sell a single one because too many people aren't smart enough to be on Aquaman. That's real talk. You heard me right. Some people aren't smart enough to go out and check out Aquaman. They go and see this movie. They're like, this is a great freaking DC Comics movie. I can't believe they made this amazing movie when Justice League failed and all these other movies failed. But this movie was a flying success and like persistent on the charts and not just, like record dip numbers and stuff like that. No, it was an amazing movie. Where do you think that stuff came from? It came from the comics. Kelly Sue DeConnick, the person who wrote this, she basically also helped to write the movie script for Captain Marvel. Because at the end of the day, it all came from her run on Captain Marvel. It is pretty clearly the definitive run on Captain Marvel. Everybody else, even the creators, have to answer to, and I know she'd probably say no, but I don't think she watches this review, so it's just our little secret. They would have to answer to her on what is official, canonical Captain Marvel. And I'm getting to the point, only 5 issues deep, that Aquaman, something similar. Let's take this a step further. Do you need another reason to buy this comic book? Okay, here's one more. Aquaman gets branded. I don't know what this branding does to him necessarily, but as a former service member, former U.S. Army, I can honestly say that there's a lot of people who join the military. And as a former infantry soldier, a lot of people join the military. And they'll join the military for all sorts of different reasons. Oh, free college. Oh, I, want to learn discipline. Oh, I want to be a better person. Oh, I don't have any other places to go besides this. Officer to gentleman for you right there. Or, oh, I want to kill bad guys. There's lots of reasons why people come in. The greater majority of those people, us who join, fairly quickly learn that the real reason to join is to serve. There is so much in service. Why do I bring that up? Because that conversation, that whole conversation is spurred from something that happens in this comic book. There's a difference between ruling and serving. And, go and read a book, Leaders Eat Last. It's an amazing book that will make you question whoever your manager is. And if you're the manager, it might make you question you. And this is truth from service members. This is very different from the animal world. You want your dog to behave, feed your dog after you and your family eat. All right? You want your dog to misbehave, feed your dog first. Sounds weird, right? Leaders eat first in the animal kingdom. But in the human world, leaders eat last. Leaders are the ones who sacrifice, who give the most, who serve. And I swear to God, Kelly Sue DeConnick in another life was a General Patton. And that's especially fun to think about when you think about who General Patton was. She really pulled this off. The art in this, don't you dare think I'm slacking on the art. There's too much to even contain talking about the art. The art is off the freaking charts. This was believable because of the art. This is a seller because of the art, but the story, it just brings it all together. Well, fortunately, my wife is out there, and she's probably going to beat up some kids for dropping, I don't know what that's for, some kind of checker pieces, maybe? No, those were pencils. Anyway, so, yeah, dude, this was record-breaking, in my opinion. of how excellent this comic book was, how Kelly understands what a leader should be. Not selfish, not self-aggrandization or aggrandizating. I never said it like that. No, a leader is supposed to sacrifice and give and serve the people. That's what a leader is supposed to be. And that is what is discussed here. And I know I'm even getting into it more than what happened in the comic book, but the way that it was expressed, it shows a clear, distinct understanding that throws Machiavellianism straight out the damn window. Because that kind of nonsense, wrong answer. This shows that kind of leadership of what Aquaman actually should be. I can't wait to see Kelly Sue writing for Mira also. I am so down with this sickness. This is an excellent comic book. Do not miss this one. This is a great week for DC. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.